The main man, Jimmy! Oh, Jimmy! Jimmy, Floyd, Hasselbank. Jimmy, please take a seat, my friend.
How are we all?
He's like a pussycat, really.
Pussycat?
Sorry, no, it wasn't me, sir.
Hey.
87 goals, Jimmy.
Only?
Weren't there that long, were you?
How many matches?
146, was it? 147?
Not bad.
What was it?
1 and 2.
That was league games. No, that was all together. Sorry, I was going to league games. You're right. Yeah. Ladies and gents, we actually met. I told you, we met before, Jimmy.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. You had a flat cap on at the time.
You were wearing that suit? When I was at Leeds in my last year, Chelsea came in for me. Chelsea wanted to already get me, but Leeds didn't want to sell me to an English club. I then went to Atletico Madrid, and they got Chris Sutton from Blackburn.
What a swap!
Well. At that time, Chris Sutton at Blackburn was scoring lots of goals, but it just didn't work out for him at Chelsea, and that in a way was my luck, because Gianluca Vialli he then called me and wanted to sign me, and I couldn't believe it. So and I was so grateful, you know, A, coming to Chelsea, but also B, having a manager that used to be one of the best strikers in the world.
I was actually going to allude to that. Not only did you come to Chelsea, a joint record price tag of £15 million at the time, ladies and gentlemen. 15 million. How did that feel? There must have been pressure with that, Jimmy.
You don't get a lot for that nowadays.
I mean, listen, a £40 million player in the Premiership now is shit. You're looking 80, 100 million. You know,
yeah.
crazy.
So at the time, 15 million was record signing together with Alan Shearer at the time. Yes, there was a lot of pressure, but I liked that pressure. It brought more focus. It brought more hunger, and I wanted to really prove myself as a striker and as a football player. You know. Obviously, I was bought to Chelsea to win the league. What didn't happen, unfortunately. But in my first year, I scored 23 goals in the league, became top scorer. So I had a good start in that first year. So it was money well spent.
Wine Bridge would have been very proud of you, because one of your first goals was against Manchester United in the Charity Shield, which we won.
Yes, we did.
So
we won 2-0.
Yeah, you started on the right foot.
Yeah, and that was in the old Wembley. So yeah, I remember that day really well. Me and Mario Melchior scored.
Two Dutchmen.
Yes, double Dutch. Gustavo Poyet had a big fight with Roy Keane. Yeah, in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, Charity Shield.
Yeah. No, it was always competitive. It was always competitive. It doesn't matter what match it was, what was on the match, but it was always competitive against Man United, against Arsenal, against Spurs. You know, so those were the big matches. We had, I think at the time, we had a better team than Man United and Arsenal, but we couldn't find consistency, and that's what you need to win leagues, you know. But individually, player for player, I think we had better players. shooting at the goal was one of my strengths. So what a lot of players do nowadays, or even back in the day, they think that they're good at everything. And as a player, you need to realize what you're good at and what you can materialize on. I had a good shot. I was powerful. I could play on defenders' weaknesses, and I needed to put myself in positions where I could shoot at the goal, because then I knew that, look, I would have a big chance of scoring. So I got myself in positions that I could, you know, shoot at goal. And then if you do that, the goalkeeper has a problem, especially when it rains. The ball goes even quicker. So I just played on those kind of things, and then I used to train myself at getting better at shooting with my left foot, headers, my movement in the box, but my main asset was shooting at the goal. So you need to be a little bit smart for yourself to be in those positions where you can shoot at the goal.
Something I'm going to mention now, and I'm going to thank you on behalf of everybody here tonight. Your hat-trick in the 4-0 against Spurs. Thank you so much, Jimmy Floyd. And in the same season, you scored 2 in the 3-2 win at their place as well. We did the double over. Come on!
To be honest, I've always done the double over Spurs. In my 4 years at Chelsea, I've played obviously 8 times against them in the league. Believe it or not, I've won all 8 goals. And even better, as a striker, I've scored in every 8 games.
I'm not even wrong.
So for me, Spurs has got a special place for me.
Yeah, there's a special place I got with Spurs as well. Jimmy, you know, we want to say you formed a really special partnership with a certain man called Ida Gudjonsson.
Yes.
For me, a very, very intelligent footballer.
Yeah.
How did you find him yourself?
So first of all, as a human being, top bloke, really top person. Still speak to him, still in touch with him. He lives in Iceland. We speak at least once a month. Very underrated as a footballer. Didn't get as much recognition as he should. We just got on off the pitch, on the pitch. We didn't work on a lot on the pitch. It was just natural, and it just clicked. We understood each other. We wanted each other to do well. We worked very hard for each other, but the understanding was just there. I just needed to make my runs, and I knew the ball would come. But he's such a technical player. His touch, his understanding. He could play in midfield, you know, and so unselfish. So yeah, we really enjoyed being the same team.
Many Chelsea fans feel exactly the same. We knew how good he was, and the partnership between you two was really great to watch. It really was. It was almost telepathic sometimes.
Yeah,
the way you played together.
It was. That's what I meant. Sometimes you just felt that the ball was going to come, or I just felt, oh, he's going to do this and this. I need to be there, you know. So and the ball would come. I think in the 2002-2003 season, or the year after, we scored together 55 goals. you know.
Incredible.
And there was a lot of assist between us as well, you know. So yeah, he's a special footballer, special person.
Going to quickly jump on to another special footballer that I had the pleasure of sitting on this stage with a little short while ago. A genius of a footballer, Gianfranco Zola. How was he?
Yeah, Gianfranco was different than Ida. He's more like a number 10. Best technical footballer I've played with. You would want him to score more goals, but the things that he did and understood, and he was so far ahead of his time, you know, technically so superb, always doing something. Like I had to do a lot of stuff with my power. He would do it just only simple technically, and that's the big difference.
A couple other strikers you shared dressing rooms with was Adrian Muta and Crespo.
Yeah.
Both big name strikers with big reputations. You still managed to outscore them every season. 3 out of the 4 seasons you was with us, you was our top goal scorer.
Yeah, I'm that year that they came, the last year, Ranieri got me in the office and said, I'm going to bring in 2 strikers. They're going to be the main strikers. And that was after the year that me and Ida had really a good year. I have to bring them in. That was when Roman came in and he had now all of a sudden lots of money to spend. What do you want to do, Jim? Do you want to go? What I understand, because you might not play as much as you played previously, or do you want to stay and fight for a place? So I said, no, I'm staying. I want to stay, and nobody will be better than me. I will score more goals than others. So what happened? I knew that I had to bring my best game to the surface, and I remember that year because I was very upset that year with Ranieri. And I expected a lot more from him. As I've been in the previous years, always one of the main strikers and scoring quite a lot of goals. So I expected a lot more from him, but I didn't get that. So majority of the time when I entered the pitch, I entered it with, believe it or not, with more anger. Even though that I entered the pitch always with quite a lot of anger.
We noticed.
Yeah, so I was in a way playing against him, not against whoever was in front of me. So and yeah, that year I ended up being the top scorer.
It's good.
And we ended up coming back for the important matches to me and Ida. Yeah, so, you know, here you go.
A game against Wolves. 60 minutes in, they bring on the man.
We were losing, weren't we?
We were losing.
Yeah, and that was on my birthday.
Was it your birthday as well?
It was on my birthday.
Wow.
I will never forget. It was on my birthday. I came in, as I was saying, the anger. The majority of the matches I came in or started, and I had to have that anger. And I came in and I scored a hat-trick.
You did. In 30 minutes, you demolished Wolves.
Yeah.
You really
we won,
did.
I think we won 5-2.
5-2? 5, yeah.
5-2 or 5-3.
5-3. 5-3 it was.
Yeah.
It was,
You have it written up, I've got it in my head.
it was 5-2. Yeah, to be fair, you scored 3 of the goals, you should remember it.
Yes. Okay, I'm sorry.
The 5... Is he still smiling? I'm going to mention a game that was 5-3, which was a heartbreak to us. Monaco, by aggregate.
Please.
That was the year I thought we were going to... I just thought we were better than them. We were a better side.
That was our year.
Yes.
Do you know how strange football is? Yeah? So, we should have actually beaten Monaco. Yeah? If we beat Monaco, we play Porto in the final. And I think we should beat Porto in the final. There is no Mourinho then. You know that?
That's right, you lost the job.
So you see how strange football can be, you know? So sometimes things are in the stars they are in the stars and it have to happen, you know? Unfortunately. And that was one of those things there was some decisions made that shouldn't have been made and we lost 5-3. Yeah. Who the hell would do that?
A tactical genius.
My best 4 years was at Chelsea. The club that is really the closest to my heart. I must say.
He's saying all the right things, ladies and gents.
I must say I've had a great time at Leeds, and you know, but with Chelsea I've played with the best players that I've ever played with. You know, Gianfranco Sola, Marcel Desailly, Roberto Di Matteo, Gustavo Poyet, Emmanuel Petit. You know, keep on going, Makalele.
Any Englishmen in there?
Frank Lampard.
Thank you.
John Terry.
Okay. Not allowed to mention it tonight.
Wayne Bridge.
Well done. I can hear this in the dressing room. Well done. Thank you.
Yeah, good job.
Great player. Thank you, Jimmy. Ladies and gents, I'm sure you agree. You know, through what I've been doing this afternoon, Jimmy.